Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Outer
Think of the
Worlds.
game last night. I still can't believe Armstrong ran the field from the Tuesday zone.
Last time, we were just finishing up some side stuff. Though, also, apparently Mary's being recruited for a bit of a movie.
Yeah, Armstrong's really something. Nearly took a fella's head clean off with a tossball stick.
Yeah, well, he's a hacker. That's what they do. Rangers don't show a shred of mercy in a Darlings game. Bates got tossed out of the game for excessive sportsmanlike conduct in the third half. Serves him right.
Felix, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what a Tuesday zone is. I don't know my tenders from my forwards. Thing is, I just don't understand tossball.
Hey, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I'll teach you all there is to know.
Great, that's just swell. Can't wait.
No. Alright, well, let's go see about this
I
audition.
think we can both agree that Maverick Johnston is the finest director in Halcyon.
I agree with that. But only because Halcyon's aetherwave industry is sorely lacking in sophisticated directors.
Oh, for law's sake. What about All My Colonists? Johnston directed that?
Johnston did not direct All My Colonists. His name was tacked on, much like his endings.
Yeah, boy. I'm here for my close-up.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
Okay.
We gonna do this? Hold on. Gotta fix my hair.
You can just leave me back at the ship. I'm sure there's something I ought to be fixing now.
Oh, you two are coming along. You're my two most adorable beans.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Okay.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Don't think it, just act.
Well,
Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
alright, I'm doing what comes naturally. Looting the place.
Well, here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late! All of this Settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Joke's on you, dumbass. Those are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist! You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Am I in the shot? Hang on. I'm gonna give him the old millstone glare.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
What of it?
I didn't write this. Just go with it.
Fair enough.
I had you surrounded and outgunned. but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launch.
I feel like one had more to do with things than the other.
You got a real limited edition? With 10% more ammo for 12% more carnage?
Quit upstaging me! I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come!
Are we dumping back? Exude wordless fury. Oh no, late stage capitalism in the game. Tress, look away. Also, Tress, try not to think of gay thoughts for 30 seconds. If you can.
Yes, even you are powerless this time, Steel. I have this whole port wired with some micro-energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Most of that's made up, and the ones that aren't are stupid.
Plasma's already a vapor-like kind of thing. You can't re-vaporize it. Can you?
Quiet, you're supposed to be an extra. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
Let's see you try.
Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut! That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
Yeah, I'll get right on that after I'm done robbing you. I was told to do what comes naturally, and robbing the
Walk and talk with me.
I don't really want to. Sure, I'll get right on that after I'm done robbing you, sir. Oh, was this about a walk and talk?
Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though.
You don't sound impressed.
Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break, you know? Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
I don't think I got the big part, chat. But the board liked it. Apparently. The board thought it was ballin'. And again, the people I'm here to annihilate find me agreeable. Very good. Just making friends with everybody. Chad, do you think I can actually straight up become friends with, like, every faction, and thus have the finale of this game be a who's on first of who... Mary just brings in everyone for the final mission, everyone's like, wait, who are we fighting? Wait a minute. The who's on first of endings. Employee of the month, that's what's up. Time to put up some of my weapons. Boop. There we go. All my fancy weapons in one place. We should probably go do that deal. When the fuck did I steal these? Oh, nice. I didn't steal them, for once. Who's ready to go do the wacky DLC? Oh, what in the fuck is this place? Oh, that is... Am I about to do some Wuthering Heights bullshit? That's a dude's just whole-ass manor, huh? Balling on a budget, he is not.
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Aw, that's no fun.
Is he about to walk just off?
I've never seen a more effective argument against blindly following a preordained plan.
Well, I was told not to deviate.
Running diagnostic. Error. Diagnosing diagnostic.
I feel like I should help the guy, but I'm just gonna leave that. Oil the fish. Trust, how does one oil the fish? What does oiling the fish entail? Because it sounds wrong. Yes? What? Also, remember, Triss, don't think cringe or gay thoughts about Callie. That's pretty cringe. I'm sure he'll be fine. Don't do it. You wouldn't want to be cringe, would you? Why the fuck do I want a cigarette lighter? Oh, right, to sell for like $2. How much do I get out of this? Didn't my engineer take this for a date? Why do I have this? Okay, well, I own that, I guess. Well, let's go check out what's happening in the good mansion.
People will go to extraordinary lengths to define themselves, won't they? This is just a facade to hide behind.
At the very least, there ought to be something worth stealing in there.
Have you oiled the fish, chat? The fish must be oiled. Yes! I feel like you could have just gotten a fucking pond, but what do I know? Knock knock, fuckers! Yeah!
Okay, maybe not.
This place has the distinct feeling of a crypt.
You know, chat, last time I entered a decrepit, creepy-looking mansion, it did not end well. Everything's real quiet, chat. Suspiciously so. Well, that's not good. Stamped and unstamped. Well, how do you unstamp something? I'll go talk to that strange individual once I'm done looting his house. Alright, let's see where that secret passage went. One day I'll stop shattering my knees.
Secret tunnel. Interesting architectural choice.
Why did it make that scary noise? I'm taking these. In fact, I'm just stealing everything that's not nailed down. Yep, that's not coming with me. My child showed human feelings. Foolishness. Ooh, deleted entries. What's all this then? Alright, hold on. No, did someone straight up actually do Resident Evil again? Oh, god damn it. We're about to get Mr. X'd. X is in fact gonna give it to me.
Dear Wilhelmina, I hope this letter finds you well. No, it's too stilted. It sounds like I'm writing to request a loan. Dearest Wilhelmina, I regret to tell you. Wow, no, that's worse. When have I ever called her dearest? She's my daughter. This should be easy. How can a mother not know how to talk to her own daughter? My love, I can no longer... For your safety, I must... Oh, hell. Even if she despises me for what I had to do, I should still be able to say goodbye. Lily, I have to leave, and I don't intend to come back. I love you. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, we did some Resident Evil shit. Chat, you packed your anti-spook gun, right? You packed your anti-spook devices, right? If you insist, ma'am.
So who the devil are you?
Mary Athena Cadna, the unreliable investigator that solved the ultimate parasite crime and general badass at your service.
You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass to Gorgon.
To Gorgon.
To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star. I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie. Now, what brings you to my house, gorgeous? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages.
Is this woman hitting on me?
Or the pleasant company.
You hear about the severed arm you sent me?
A severed arm? How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop? Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles.
He's definitely not doing that anymore.
Yeah?
The more lost we feel, the more we put on a show for others.
But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now? Thank you. But the people in my orbit come and go all the time. Occupational hazard. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
So, want me to finish it?
Excellent deduction. I can tell I found the right woman for the job. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy.
So I've heard.
You're well suited to the job.
Remember, play hard to get. That's negotiation.
I don't believe you thought this through. Or much else for that matter.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
Gorgeous?
I like my employees well-groomed. Appearances are everything in high society. I'm looking for both. Remember, I'm rich enough that I can afford to be choosy. And I choose you, dear.
Is she hitting on me?
Allow me to lay out the facts.
Damn, Mary.
And you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
Spacer's Choice would never allow anything bad to happen, chat. Never.
I wish I could say otherwise. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying. Everything you can imagine and more. Dereliction of duty, circulating anti-corporate memos, taking longer than average coffee breaks. The list goes on. Mother would not have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it.
Longer than average coffee breaks? She should have been shot immediately.
The truth. Mother is gone, Gorgon is silent, and I deserve answers. I admired Mother, but we weren't close. She disapproved of everything about me, really. I couldn't measure up to her example. She didn't make time for us. I remember thinking that she never wanted a child, and never forgave me for being one, naive and irresponsible as I was. No doubt. I only wish Mother was here to tell it in her own words. Mother worked herself to the bone. She wanted to make the colony a better place, no matter who or what got sacrificed along the way. She never spared a thought for those of us who cherished her,
Peekaboo trio.
who suffered for her idea of progress.
Howdy, we're currently doing the DLC, and it turns out there might be a Resident Evil mystery to solve.
We got close once. When I was a child, I enjoyed looking over Mother's shoulder, playing backseat chemist while she peered into a microscope. One day, she told me to leave before I broke something. Then, I got mad and broke something. Typical night.
Does it involve 5 billion puzzles? Who's to say?
Mother and Gorgon were made for each other. I had the misfortune to be stuck in the middle. I don't know. And Spacer's Choice won't say. They don't discuss anything that tarnishes their brand. Gorgon has a dark history. The project fell apart. Personnel were shuffled across the system. With Mother gone, now I'm all that's left.
And your papa?
Father lost more than his job on Gorgon. I'll say no more than that. The asteroid may look like a glittering jewel, but I assure you the resemblance ends there. Gorgon is poisonous to the core. One might even say cursed.
You know, chat, last night I watched an anime movie with our buddy called Hells from like Madhouse. That is a fucking trip.
Buried the past like a dirty secret.
Bro, I was fucking high as hell while watching that, and that that was like watching the movie version of like who did No More Heroes? That shit was a Suda 51 game right there. But in anime form. It was... I don't know what I watched that night, but it was truly art.
I don't place bets on uncertain odds. Let's say I have a good feeling about you. Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth, kicking and screaming, into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice.
Oh, don't worry, I do that often.
All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility. I'm not surprised. Between the family drama and the corporate conspiracy, it must feel like you've stepped on a landmine. Speak freely, Captain. You know as much as I do, I'm afraid. Spacer's Choice abandoned Gorgon, but the asteroid is far from unoccupied. Between the marauders, the wildlife, and whatever escaped the labs, danger abounds.
Hold on, what escaped the labs?
Toward the end of the project, I heard Mother grumble about some test subjects running amok outside of their enclosure. I wish I could tell you more. Just watch yourself. If you aren't careful, you stand to lose more than an arm. I suspect it will prove that corporate greed and incompetence were to blame for the calamity at Gorgon, and not Mother. Mother was a brilliant woman. Difficult, cold, unreachable even, but brilliant. Spacer's Choice evacuated in a hurry, leaving a fortune's worth of equipment in their wake. Mother's journal would have escaped their notice. This is my last hope of redeeming the Ambrose name. I don't like my chances, but I have to try. And I need help. Your help.
My help? Our help, chat? Not a good idea to rely on me, but sure, I'll get in
I
there.
didn't want to go anywhere near Gorgon. Once I exhausted all my options, the search led me back here. I even had Mother declared legally dead. Would you believe it took 5 years to process the paperwork? It isn't as bad as you make it sound, but technically, yes. Mother's body is still on Gorgon. No body means no death certificate, which means no inheritance. I killed Mother, just on paper, of course, so I could claim my inheritance. We wouldn't be standing here if I didn't have access to the family fortune.
Damn, wish I'd thought of that.
I once assumed the mansion and the money would be enough to redeem the Ambrose name. But even in Byzantium, prestige must be earned, and it can so easily be lost.
I remember one time a guy legally sent himself as dead to escape child support. Damn! Also, 1 second, chat, I'll be right back. And we're back. Anyway, Frog Otaku, did it turn out that guy who who signed himself as dead, did it turn out he was dead, or did he, or was he lying? Was he actually lying? Are we sure he wasn't for realties actually dead, though?
You know, some people work hard just to break
He
out.
got caught? Aw.
Break back into high society, yes. I'm trying to do several things at once. None of them easy. The smear campaign against Mother was the work of cowards. I'm vindicating the family name for her, for the colony, and for my future. At the very least, I can guarantee that we learn from our mistakes. A failure on the scale of Project Gorgon should never be allowed to happen. This colony is in trouble. The lunatics at Spacer's Choice are running the asylum, and we need better people to wield their influence. After Gorgon, I quickly discovered that the Ambrose name was cursed, for lack of a better term. I had no place among the decision makers. No seat at the table. That's Byzantium for you. Gossip mongering's a bigger sport than tossball. That is why I'm clearing the record and vindicating the Ambrose line. For Mother. For me. And for the generations who will one day inherit Halcyon.
Well, fuck it. Point me in the direction. Let's get moving.
You won't regret this. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks. I've never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders. They almost seem drawn to sorrow and misfortune.
Yeah, I've noticed.
There's the test subjects, those who survived anyway. Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage. I told him everything I've told you. Just the facts. Maybe a couple of harmless embellishments. Why? Still, you're smart to ask. Lucky spent most of our time together spinning a pistol around his index finger. Not sure he listened to any of my advice.
Oh my god, Lucky sounds so fucking cool.
All right. The man loved to show off. He had an aura of rugged individualism.
Lucky sounds like a man who just got so much fucking pussy, you know?
But you won't let me down, will you, Captain?
I said sarcastically. Must be just so goddamn fucking cool. Yeah, that's why he's dead, and I'm not. Fuck him. Fuck him, I'm better than him.
There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room.
Wait, people still live there?
Follow his trail. That would be the place to start.
I think I've heard of that place. Cheap whiskey, rough crowd. You'll love it.
Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
There's always a catch.
The catch? No one's ever done this before, and the only person who tried is a corpse. Believe me, that's enough. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels. Spacer's Choice should be the one apologizing, but thank you. Sincerely. A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
It's not theft if she's giving us permission.
Damn right.
Don't worry about us. We're well versed in helping ourselves to anything that's not nailed down.
Also right. Sure, we got salvaged. We got a whole umbrella facility to start looting, boys. We got us an entire secret underground zombie lab to loot. Zoo! Come on now, boys. Get your nets. Also, I will say, once again, hold on. Let me get a good look at it. Oh, damn. However, the inconspicuous hammer can remove a nail or two. Damn right. Once again, that is a gaze-worthy moment for that emote. Did I just hear fucking... Did I just hear the thing from Metro? Fine, I'll walk back to my ship. You goddamn whiny bastards. I will say I am sad that the mansion itself didn't try to kill me. You were almost a Jill sandwich. Yeah, you're right.
Remember this unit as it was before the fall.
So just no one's gonna help that poor bastard, huh? I'm certainly not. Holy shit, these rats are deadlier than anything I've fought before. Space rats? Correct. They're sprats, in fact. Spacer choice branded rats. Ah! That either means they're deadlier than normal rats because fuck it, they just made something horrid, or that means they explode on sheer like they just die of heart palpitations. One of the two. Alright, chat, welcome to Gorgon.
I don't know what kind of mess Spacer's Choice made here, but it figures they'd leave it to someone else to clean up.
Supplies if you need them. No one lasts long on Gorgon unprepared.
And who are you, my good man?
You looking for supplies,
This
stranger?
place still has power. Surprised there's not just insane people
on
everywhere.
bullets out in Gorgon's far reaches, there ain't no one around here liable to help you out. Let me know if you're looking for something particular. Huh? Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. It's got something to do with that scrap Spacer's Choice project from way back. Damn alarm's been hollering at us for 5 years if it's been a day. You know, I don't dream anymore. It's all, please evacuate in an orderly fashion.
Should I turn it off?
I won't stop you if you want to have a go at it. But so you know, it's gonna take more than giving that control terminal a good old-fashioned pummeling. I know, because even Von Hoffman couldn't bash it in. And I seen that tough son of a gun throw a man clean across the Sprat Shack one time like he were a toss ball.
I see. So this is Gorgon.
You mean you came out to this asteroid without knowing nothing about it? Me too. Heard it was wild here and couldn't resist. Trouble is, if you wander off to somewhere you oughtn't be, like way out in Gorgon's farthest reaches, odds are slimmer of your bits finding their way to my pockets. If you want my advice, stick close to the Sprat Shack, unless you fancy having your limbs torn off and eaten. All right, you know you better than I do. Just be sure you watch out for the Marauders. That's the #1 thing. Oh, and the Mance. You watch out for Marauders, Mance, and Charles from accounting.
What's up with Charles?
Probably be fine.
As I said last time, chat, nothing is more scary than a monster just being known as, like, fucking Carl. Alright? What's up with Carl? Why do I need to look out for Carl? What's he doing? Well, shit, Charles the accountant. See, that inspires more dread than, like, Cthulhu, the drowned prince. It's like, yeah, I get what he's about, but it's like, you need to look out for Charles the accountant. Why is Charles on the list, Woody? Who's Charles?
Only the meanest marauder on Gorgon. And also anywhere else. That man is crazier than a bag of canids.
And he's a marauder! Alright, what's up with Charles?
Right, mock apple if he so much as sees you. I ain't joking. He'll snap.
What's up with fucking Charles? You're making me hungry.
Sorry. Been a minute.
He's the accountant. The scariest marauder.
Imagine if you took 3 of the most howling mad marauders you could find and mashed them together. That's Charles. That and a rocket launcher.
What? What, huh?
Did I not mention that? Right. Sorry. He's got a rocket launcher.
Oh, fucking. Any good? You know, and Rocket, he's got the insanity of 3 men. He'll eat you alive. Oh, also he's got a he's got a fucking javelin launcher.
I don't know. Hard to guess how many he's killed, given the explosions tend to obliterate any bodies. I'm joking. No one bothers looking for bodies. Look, long story short, you do not fuck with Chuck. Best to avoid the Marauder camp entirely. That's my 2 bits on the matter. Yeah?
Why is he known? Fuck with Chuck, got it. Oh, that's my first plan.
His name is Charles and he used to work in accounting?
I mean, it makes sense to me.
Anything else you needed?
Why did they call him Charles Charles the accountant? Thought he still did. Wouldn't that be fucking grand? This, like, I go up to him and there's just like a cutscene of him doing accountant, and as I come in, he looks at me, has a fucking actual crash out, flips the table and pulls out a rocket launcher. That's a Borderlands fight. If this man was in Borderlands, that is about how that would go.
Only that Spacer's Choice shut it down in a big hurry.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that would happen in Project Moon.
Some of their folks got left behind even. Don't seem like the project ended well.
Actually, wait a minute. I've seen the IRS in Project Moon. They would do that. You didn't pay your taxes. Kicks the door, kicks the thing open, pulls out an RPG. Update as a spectator avatar. It's outside the game board. Huh? Huh? Why would you want to spectate? Spectators can taunt. Oh! Alright, well, never mind. Actually, wait, what is this guy selling?
Hey again, stranger. What can I...
Also, Kane, I have to hunt down Charles from accounting. The most deadliest warrior on the
Found a
planet.
pickaxe in the mine like none I've ever seen before.
We have to defeat Charles from accounting. There's a new event. We still need to do that old event with the boss fight. Ouch, Charlie. Charlie. I especially liked it when Charlie said it's Charling time, and then Charlie'd all over the place. That was personally my favorite.
Hey again, stranger. What can I... Oh.
How much minigun ammo do I have? Still not enough. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off that alarm. What the hell is it? Shut the fuck up! I have done it. I've stopped the evacuation. Praise me.
Is that what my thoughts sound like? Law, I've been standing near that alarm too long. Hey again, stranger. What?
Is this what silence sounds like? Okay, let me catch you up. We're on a Resident Evil planet. The rich bitch over there has hired me to find out why things went to shit on a Spacer's Choice colony. You know, the guys with the motto, it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. So truly a cornucopia of OSHA violations. Had a project go to shit, and then they tarnished their family name, so we're kind of here to figure out, that probably didn't happen, and also there's probably, definitely 16 tyrants from Resident Evil on this planet. Along with Charles from accounting. Which is again the most deadliest warrior on the planet. Why were people bringing out Redacted? $500 rounds of light ammunition. Damn right. That's cartons of milk, of course. By receiving an official reprimand on your permanent record, you have violated the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct and will result in an official reprimand. Okay. You know I'm fond of my kneecaps. What? Somebody kneecapping people? And not inviting me?
Come here. Let's have a chat.
Nah, I'm good. When a man intimidatingly
Alright, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now.
Okay.
Good. Look up. Now look down.
Yeah, you know, I'm feeling real romantical, Mr. Hoffman.
You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation. Good enough for me. You're cleared to pass. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. You can head on downstairs. Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better.
Change like zombies?
First they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves. After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself. It's never pretty. This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way downstairs. We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that way. That's why we have rule number 3. When people change, they stay outside, where they belong.
Let me ask you something else, Mr.
Don't
Hell.
ask me to dance.
The fact that wasn't an option I was given disgusts me.
Bouncer, bodyguard, law enforcer. I make sure the Sprat Shack gets only the highest caliber of clientele.
And I thought this place was gonna be fun.
Ah, shit. I wanted to ask that. I know, right?
We get a lot of brand-loyal corporate types, and a lot of cutthroat freelancer types. Both sides have their share of dirty scoundrels. And I hate dirt. This is a sublight bar, so most of our regulars come to plunder the old labs. The facility's locked up behind miles of red tape, so progress is slow. A lot of time to drink and reevaluate, then venture out and try again.
Yeah, but what if I just walk in because I don't give a fuck?
Something bad happened here. Spacer's Choice was developing chemicals, the kind with nasty side effects. Marauders outnumber the rest of us 10 to 1. Either they came from Gorgon, or something draws them here. I don't know which is worse. This place is under a dark cloud, stranger. That's all I know. If you want the history of the Sprat Shack, talk to Lex behind the bar. If you're heading downstairs, order something sweet.
Smell that? Cheap whiskey and stale cigarettes. My kind of place.
It's been age since I had a good trip at Gale. Hope they've got it on tap.
I don't have to kill these sprats, right?
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be?
Whiskey. Now, Woden would ask for whiskey. Callie would want to see all the colors. Can you water down my water? In this world, Farutaku, probably. But Mary's a sophisticated woman, so I'll take a bit of purple berry wine.
Bottoms up. I assume you're here for salvage. Can't help you there. This ain't exactly a library. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while. Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road. That's where the top runners at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans of marketing. Lucky never told me why it was so important. Awful shame about what happened to him.
What happened to him?
You really want to hear my story? Law, most everyone around here is sick to death of it by now. Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this
He died of
wild
ligma.
dragging a bloody limb.
Possibly.
So I kicked the cane and scared it off. If the bloody piece in question was a raptidon tongue or a mantis leg, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Get this, the canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm. I'm a bartender. Attention to detail is my middle name.
Sure, I'll fall for that.
The arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp.
I found an arm in a picture of his friend, so I mailed his severed arm through the postal service. Fuck it. Alright, sure.
No kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days. I'm glad I was here to see this confluence of events, you know? The stars really aligned on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle. I figured Hawthorne would want to know what happened to his pal. Help Lucky get his affairs in order, you know.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Oh, I hate to see people go with unfinished business.
Oh, he's going to have many of those.
3rd floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything he left behind.
Looting the dead!
I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me. Spacer's Choice used to brew pharmaceuticals in these parts. That's why the asteroid smells like an old gym sock. They say adrenatime came from here, just down the road at the old R&D lab. Very hush-hush back in the day.
Trust you shall be paid in 2 sugar cubes for your bot murder.
Roscoe might tell you more. He spent some time around here before the bar opened up. I trust him well enough. There's always Leonora, my favorite customer over in the storage room on the 2nd floor. Keeps to herself and always closes out her tab. He's been here since opening day. I think he told me he was some kind of journalist. He got left behind when Spacer's Choice.
I want sugar. Then you must kill bots, Kane, and you will be given sugar cubes of the highest variety. They might even be made with real sugar.
He didn't tell me and I didn't ask. I'm his bartender, not his human resources rep. If you believe the chatter, a lot of good folks got left behind, and a lot of bad folks made it out. Sometimes...
Here comes the Terminator.
Roscoe's drinks are on the house. We all know how it feels to get left behind. He'll be alright. He's with the family now.
Rune cried, yes! Yes! There is nothing more righteous than clinker destruction. And no court in the world would convict you for killing the sentient Roombas.
Nice lady. Been coming around a lot these past few months. She isn't with Sublight, but seems to know the lay of the land better than anyone. She spends most of her days drinking alone. I think she's looking to hire someone. If you're open to a side gig.
Unless the robot is... Surprised you approved me shooting Rune. Well, it's not that I approve of it, Kane. I just know that, considering what I saw from Fault, it would, wouldn't do fucking shit to stop her. It would be one of those, oh, I seem to have taken a bullet. Did you know that I'm the Terminator on cocaine? Did you know that I'm the Terminator, but I can actually sprint like the T-1000? Such a shame. In the words of Syndicate, the game I will eventually one day stream. Such a shame.
Now that you mention it, I thought I saw those two sharing stories over a pint. Didn't think twice about it. I don't speak ill of the dead, but Leonora deserves better company. That Lucky was no good for her. What are friends for, eh? I doubt anyone knows the full story.
Because that game's play all the time.
What
What are you talking about, Kane? I've never played it.
Weirdest thing of all, Adrenatime still hit the
On stream.
Me, I never touch the stuff. To each their own, but I think it's
Am I looking for a screwdriver? What are you What? Kane, I'm talking about Syndicate. You know, the one that based off that old strategy game that then they just made a first-person shooter about companies beating the fuck out of each other. Anywhere you can name all the locations. Kane, that's called Shadows of Doubt. That that's called Shadows of Doubt. That's a different one. Syndicate's the one where I watch where I can just kill a lot of innocent civilians because the company told me I can.
Damn right we are. We've got drugs, scrap metal,
Such
prototype
shit.
weapons, drugs.
Well, they
money,
both begin with
and more
S.
drugs. When Spacer's Choice evacuated, everyone.
Oh no, Kane. Sorry, I was thinking of Sunrin Kagura. That's the one I must have been thinking of. Starts with an S after all.
Of course, the real treasure is.
Oh, you're talking about the one where I couldn't find the screwdriver in the Big T Ninja game. I got you. No, sorry, different. The screwdriver was in. Yeah, of course. See? Oh, no, you mean sleeping dogs? Yes.
You got it, Bub. Yes and no. The Sprat Shack used to be a shipping and receiving warehouse during the old Project Gorgon days. When Spacer's Choice pulled their guys off-world, Sublight moved in to salvage what we could, and they put me in charge. Yes and no. Rumor has it there's a Sprat wandering around the Groundbreaker, and he's the legal owner of the Sprat Shack. Hagen's idea.
I mean, it does sound perfectly reasonable, but...
See, Hagen didn't want a paper trail that led back to her, so she gave the bar to the Sprat. If there were any legal problems with this place, the Sprat would do the time.
Fucking what?
You know, they do something similar in Byzantium. Fancier system, but same idea.
Anyway, that's what the paperwork says. I don't make the rules. Easy. His name's Matt.
Oh, of course.
The beautiful thing is, no one can tell Matt Sprat apart from an ordinary vermin. I think that's kind of the point, to send the authorities on a wild Sprat chase.
You rather deal with Rizzo's or Spacer's Choice trio? Well, I mean, so far, Tress, Spacer's Choice did a wacky fuck-up that I've seen repeated throughout this entire colony. Rizzo's had a guy lead me on a wild murder mystery goose chase to unleash a parasitic organism upon the entire colony and possibly the galaxy. So until I find out that Spacer's Choice was actually straight up making Nemesis, Rizzo's is currently winning right now. Spacer's Choice is at least upfront that they don't give a fuck about OSHA codes. They're at least upfront with it that they could not give a fuck. And I respect that. See, that's why I don't respect Kroger. Kroger tried to pretend to be a nice grocery store with all these family-friendly things. If they had just come out and done the welcome to Kroger, get your shit and get out, I'd respect that. I respect that we both understand neither of us can give a fuck about either of each other. But we have to symbiotically live together. I respect that in Spacer's Choice, but Rizzo wants to do his old family-friendly bullshit. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Tell me you're either gonna fuck me violently or get out of here.
I wouldn't lose lose any sleep over it. The Sprat Shack's gone through a lot of title holders over the years. As far as business arrangements go, this one's a head-scratcher, but they say it's all above board, so that's what matters. Yes and no. We're doing a lot more than squatting. We're classing up the joint, keeping the riffraff outside where it belongs. They didn't even serve drinks until I arrived. Talk about wasted potential. Yes. And no. Again, that one was Hagen's idea. She told me that speaking in vague terms keeps you out of trouble. And I don't want any trouble in my place.
Fair enough.
Thirsty people come and go from all over the colony, mostly on the way to somewhere better. Some are well-connected, and not everyone pays with bits. That's how we get the unconventional goods anyhow. Sublight keeps us well-stocked with the essentials, by which I mean booze.
Sounds like an amazing business partnership. What do you have?
Poison.
You sell bullets. These are all I need. Good day.
You're a humbug, Trixie, and worse, a thief.
I can't steal what's lawfully mine, you tangle-footed dimwit.
Bring it up, you two. I've heard more than...
What's happening over here?
My salvage, Trixie. You had no right to it then, and you've no right to it now.
I risked my life sneaking around marauders to claim that wreck. And I didn't see your name on it.
Now you've done it. Eat fist.
All right, that's enough. This is a family establishment.
What?
You want to make a mess? You make it outside.
But this was personal, Lex. It's a question of salvage. That wreck was gonna make me a fortune.
That's what I've been trying to tell him, but he won't listen.
It's the same fight every day. 5 years we've been at this, and we still can't agree on how to properly tag salvage. Now you two listen, this is my place. While you're in the Sprat Shack, you'll sit quietly, or I'll forbid you to come here at all. Is that understood?
Here, here. Boys are for drinking. The poor decisions that result are better left outside.
Fair's fair. I'll have a stout, and we'll settle this later on our own terms.
That voice actor sounds
To
familiar.
leave a fight unresolved. If I don't do something, these two are gonna be at each other's throats. You do that for me?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the habit for solving problems.
I appreciate it all the same. You'll be paid for your time and expertise, of course. Freddy, Trixie, go on and make your case to the generous stranger.
I'll start, seeing as I'm the one who's been most wronged in this equation.
Nah, I don't think this is the voice actor I'm thinking of. State your names for... And Mary takes a seat, rightfully judging other people as the one true queen she is. Day life of a proper salvage gazer. Wake up. Look at my lovely wife, Susan. Ain't she a beaut? Picture's looking lovely, lads. I wish I could remember the whole thing. I used to. Damn it. Picture's looking lovely. Anyway, state your names for the tavern as the one true queen presides. All the ones are knockoffs. So who said that? Who said that? Who did? Don't worry, Chow. We'll find whoever said that later. Don't you worry.
Oh, very formal. Freddy the Scab, freelancer for sublight salvage and shipping, same as my father before me.
Junkyard Trixie, also a salvage freelancer, though I've been at it longer than Freddy.
So, just up the road and due east of here, there's a shipwreck lodged in the mountainside, right?
I staked my claim on that wreck. Then I wandered in for a drink. An hour later, Trixie swaggers in bragging about her salvage. Ugh, the nerve of some people.
And how did you mock this claim, Mr. Freddy the Scab?
I climbed on top of it and called out in my loudest voice, "Finders keepers!"
I find his... I... Is that legal?
I don't know about legal, but it's legit by sublight standards. Assuming anyone was around to hear it, which we can't know for sure.
Someone must have heard me. They just ain't brave enough to step forward and admit it.
Then I find his claim ironclad. He did in fact say the words finders and keepers, Miss Trixie. You're going to have to... Oh, Kane, please tell me China gave the scientist this much of a sham of a fucking trial. I don't care if she killed the man afterwards. Fuck him. I just want to know she made it as much of a fucking joke as humanly possible. It would ease some of Woden's anger and everything. To know this was just... Nobody really gave a fuck at this. Anyway, Trixie, I don't know. What's your side of this story? Did you actually, like, put a claim? Or am I guess so. Phenomenal. I need to know that the words finders keepers just so happened to pop up in that trial. It makes me feel better. Anyway, Trixie, please tell me you actually have a better claim than I called dibsies.
When I found the shipwreck, there were no salvage mark.
Okay.
See, the whole area was teeming with bloodthirsty marauders.
I see.
So I snuck around and added my tag.
Got it.
Clear as day, so no drunken idiots could claim the salvage out from under me, Freddy.
I see.
For the record, when I heard the marauders coming, I left. Trixie must have set her mark down after me.
Oh, who am I kidding? China still couldn't be as cool as Mary doing this. This is why Mary was best girl! Anyway, drum my fingers thoughtfully. Yes.
Quit leading the prosecution, Hullhead.
Order!
Anyway.
Order in my court! What mark did you leave at the salvage, Trixie, the freelancer?
I drew next in the dirt. With my toe.
Yeah, so like that's I was kind of hoping for like a ribbon, an emblem. You fucking with me?
Wouldn't surprise me in the least, but that doesn't mean it ain't mine.
I fucking what?
In all my years, I've never heard a more contentious argument. I don't envy your shoulders for bearing the weight of responsibility. You've heard it from them both. So, who gets the salvage?
I've decided that it's fucking mine. It's mine. I own the salvage. But also they're fucking idiots. I hate both of them. Mary has decreed that they're idiots. Give it me. It's my salvage. Fuck both of you.
That ain't no kind of fact.
I have bigger guns.
She ain't even from around here, Lax.
Here's a six-pack on the house, plus your fee. Maybe now we'll finally get some peace around here for a change.
Does this happen often?
A little too often, if you ask me. But that's the sublight way. Anything worth doing is worth fighting over.
Glad to be of service.
Come and chat if you're ever feeling thirsty.
Could always go back and rile him up again later. Smooth talking, Cap.
The punishment for wasting my time is death! The punishment is death! Honor! Honor in my court! Okay, now moving on.
What are you looking at?
Anyway, one of my companions is something vaguely intelligent. Coming back once we actually look at the salvage. You make a fair point, but the Queen has spoken. The Queen has spoken that everyone sucks and it's my salvage. Fuck people.
I wouldn't get too close to that railing, just in case.
What?
The repurposed aesthetic reminds me of Fallbrook. These sublight folks really know how to overhaul a place.
I've now become incredibly aware of how rickety this sounds.
Jerome would love this place.
Oh fuck, why do I keep walking into side quests?
You don't look like one of the salvagers, no? Don't really seem like the type. You've got the look of someone who's traveled far to get here and whose journey is far from over. Not me. I'm right back where I started, and the end is almost in sight. Listen to me, being all vague and mysterious. I don't know if you're bound for the old ruins, but in case you are, can you look into something? I'd do it myself, but of course, the Marauders would eat me alive.
I bet you could stand your ground.
Not for long. Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me, but they haven't made much progress. It is to me, but apparently it's junk to Sublight. My husband and I worked on Gorgon during the good times. Jerome was on maintenance duty. I cleaned out test tubes till they sparkled. No, we're good. That's for sure. In his final hours, Gorgon was a war zone. Violence broke out in the labs. The hills were full of marauders. You couldn't take a leisurely stroll without an armed escort. When the order came through to evacuate, non-essential personnel drew a lottery to see who would board the first wave of ships. Jerome won. I lost. As soon as I wasn't looking, Jerome switched our tickets and pushed me to the front of the line. I got to leave. Jerome stayed behind. I never saw him again.
Jerome sounds like a fucking badass.
That Jerome always chose the right thing, even when it got him killed. This place is greedy. Took my Jerome, and it would have taken me too. I just want one thing back. His old hip flask. I gave it to him the day we signed our marriage contract, and he carried it wherever he went. I know it's still here. No point in denying it, he died on this rock, likely torn apart by marauders, unless he took care of himself on his own terms. I don't like to imagine what happened, but I know I have to accept it. You'd really do that for me? Law. And I'll bet you're worth 10 of those Sublight sprats. I don't have much, but
I would joke about them seeing actual sprats, but I don't think it'd be a joke.
In a small kitchen opposite the maintenance shed. Might be a good place to check first. Yeah? That old flirt? Yeah, I let him buy me a drink or two. He talked my ear off about exciting jobs he'd done. All lies, I'm sure. He fell asleep with his head on my shoulder. That man had baggage like you wouldn't believe. I didn't think anyone could be lonelier than me. He bragged about having the key to some sort of maintenance area in one of the old buildings. I never saw it, so I just assumed he was talking himself up. He also asked if I wanted to see something gross and slimy he kept in his room, but I declined, politely.
I don't want to go to Lucky's room anymore.
He put on quite a front, but I think he was weary, like he'd seen too much and had too little to show for it. Guess we were kindred spirits in a way. Sure thing. The lab coats kept quiet about the project, but the air was charged with excitement. You could feel it wherever you went. They wanted to change the world. A tenfold boost to worker productivity with no side effects? Who wouldn't salivate at the thought? I don't know what went wrong, but when the shit hit the fan, it sprayed everyone in its path, including me.
Fascinating.
Who's this now? Wonder if they could... Nah, who am I kidding?
Oh no, don't stop your side quest so soon, my friend.
Holy shit, a fresh face. Haven't seen your like in years. Don't know what brought you to the most dangerous corner of this solar system, pal, but you're welcome here. Oh, you talked to Lex yet? She tell you to keep it civil? You wouldn't guess to talk to her, but that lady's got a mean left hook.
Almost sounds like Lee from the Walking Dead Telltale series.
Some kind. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Got into reporting thinking I was gonna...
Don't think it is, but he sounds close.
What a joke. Spent 95% of my time playing stenographer to the board, and the rest writing puff pieces on the chairman's latest beard trim. Real life and death shit. When the project fell apart, Spacer's Choice refused to extract me. They left me here to rot. Listen, I hate asking for handouts, but my back's against the wall here. If you're going back out there, do you think you'd be willing to do an old bastard a small favor?
I usually do.
You know, that reminds me. I don't think you've ever actually paid me.
I don't pay my crew. Don't kid yourself.
But I can't stay gone. Told you I was a journalist, right? I was here on a story back when Project Gorgon was active. I was doing an interview series for Spacer's Choice. Recorded them all on these little portable phonographs. But when everything fell to shit, Spacer's Choice wouldn't let me leave. Terms of my reporting contract unmet, they said. Right on the money. Look at me, I'm no fighter. I've never even touched a gun. But you're just the right amount of rough around the edges.
What if you keep saying that?
My recordings back so I can finally get the hell out of here. No shit? That's downright civilized of you. All right. One of them I stashed in the Office of Creative Incubation, in the projector room on the 3rd floor. I gave another to my friend Birdie to keep in her apartment, just outside OCI's upper entrance. Seems like a good idea at the time. Someone had started a fire, folks were shooting other folks. It was a madhouse. You'll find another in the chem lab. It's in the main lab storage room. Didn't have much of a choice. The primals had gotten loose, a couple of them were chasing me. The recordings just ended up wherever I hid. The final one is in Human Inquiry and Auditing. It's tucked behind a pipe in Observation Room B. What with the test subjects running loose, the researchers were surprisingly unobservant. Strength to your sword arm, friend. And thank you.
Why do I keep getting recruited to do people's busy work?
What have you got there? Adrena time, I think.
Someone in here. Oh, lol. It's coming back up again.
I'm all right. That last one really emptied my guts. No, wait.
Here comes more.
I feel your pain, my brother. I feel your pain. Something strange in mines, check it out. Nope, stay out of mines. Murderous Moon Man. Tell me more about the Moon Man. Is he a man that moons you? Who's to say? Why? But just why?
As a medical professional, I gotta say, that is very well preserved and disgusting.
Why not?
I really hope this ain't a sign of things to come.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why not do this?
Fletcher's problem was that he was always overconfident in himself. But us, we got this, whatever it is.
Whatever's out here, it better be worth carrying around a man's eyeball.
We're gonna actually have to head out into the waste, aren't we? Well, let's get busy walking.
This place is starting to remind me of home.
I see. Well, we won't be going that way. Well, this doesn't seem too bad at all. Somebody just decided to take all the drugs. Surprisingly, he didn't become invincible considering that's the healing drug. Unless he overdosed on fucking green herbs.
Really feels like home.
Let's keep moving before we get all introspective.
Oh, this is Jerome writing this. Oh! Oh, chat. We're getting some zombies. Oh boy. I'm suddenly thinking I shouldn't be huffing all this Adrena time. I mean, I'm still going to, but I probably shouldn't. What did that say about the moon, man? The moon, man! This boy was huffing all the drugs. What the fuck?
This is my second month on adrenatine. It's like the color came back. Like I was tuned to the wrong band all this time, and now the static's gone. I'm finally clear-headed, focused. There's so much I'm excited to do. I feel like me again. Side effects? I guess I've noticed people staring at me a lot more lately. Hard to talk to them sometimes. Feels like they don't get it. Maybe they just don't trust it. Or maybe they don't trust me.
Ask a Natalie. Ask a Natalie what? What's Woden gonna do when the kid dies? What do you mean when? Don't you mean if? I don't like his odds. I assure you, Woden would die long before that kid dies. And Gar would die long before Woden dies. That kid's got 3 extra lives. I'm more worried about Egg than I am about the kid. What's Woden gonna do when Egg dies? Oh, discombobulate the man that did it. Oh, full lethal the guy that shot her. But I mean, it's fine. That's not murder. That's self-defense in the middle of a war.
Here they come to you!
And I mean, it doesn't matter if Eliza dies. We'll just fucking resurrect her again. Just put that brain in a brand new body. She'll be fine. Right is right. I only need to protect Ginjo and Egg. My saints understood the responsibility.
But I'm still gonna come out and say it. This mission is gross.
I'm just hoping we don't need Lucky's arm to open something else.
Actually, Egg might not die. Might? She better fucking not. She's the greatest sniper this world has ever known. She is Egg. The greatest egg to ever egg. Also, Kane, again, those 3 saints were just like if there was no other slots filled. So if you want to add those, like, Ayami and Alec, please do. That sounds way more fun. I just had them because I couldn't think of any 3 other people besides the Golden Girl, but I knew I was not getting the Golden Girl. I was gonna recruit her because it would have been really funny. But then I thought about it and went, oh, there's no fucking way I'd be authorized.
You find anything out there, you let me know. I'm ready to get off this rock. That's it, all right. Law. Still smells like his whiskey, his cigarettes, and that awful cologne he bathed in every morning. Here. I saved up for this just in case I needed to go out into the ruins myself. Truth be told, I'm glad I never had to use it. You didn't happen to find anything else out there, did you?
You're on the plane. Well, yeah, but Kane... Yeah, but Kane, here's the thing. And... Yeah, I don't know if you realize this, but you're currently the god of the new realm. Also, I don't fucking speak Italian. The die is cast. Yeah, I looked it up. But, I mean... What's more funny, Kane? Having 3 Saints to kill after you've already killed 20 of them against Crimson? Or having Alec talk Agrippa So that's what you want to say. I don't even remember who Ayame is. But, Kane, wouldn't you want Alec to be there to shit-talk Woden when her son dies? That's the real question you have to ask yourself. Which is more fucked up in a cosmic sort of way? Well, I don't really care if Ayame dies, but Alec just shit-talking me the whole time while Woden is basically having to become God? Yeah, that sounds pretty funny.
A marauder? You're telling me he's been alive all this time? Don't tell me that's the end of it. Was there anything else? You're right. Wherever Jerome is, he's gone. Marauders are just echoes of who they were, full of hurt and anger. Jerome got me out of Gorgon. I can honor his memory by staying out. Time to hit the dusty trail. Be seeing you, stranger.
I was expecting that to go a lot worse, but I usually avoid the hard conversations.
That was good of you, Cap. It's better to know. It's always better to know.
Wait, she actually bullies her? And Ken wanted to bring her too? Oh, Kane. You can take those 3 Saints and just replace them with all of this. Let's have the clusterfuck of who's on first while I'm trying to make my son not get shot by 5.56. Let's initiate hurt me daddy mode. Why the fuck not at this point? We do group vote. I mean, Ken did bring up bringing Yumiko. I personally think that's fucking stupid and would rather have a Saint because, at least from what I gathered of how the Saints work, they have slight combat moves. But, like everyone else, yeah, now fucking you want to bring Alex and I know I know it seems like also Garsim that, felt like that'd be the funnier option. I am absolutely down with those two coming. Again, the Saints were just filler positions. And unless I can get the Golden Girl, fuck it. I'll I genuinely only. Oh shit. I only brought the Saints because I didn't want to waste 3 slots. What the fuck are these murders? Oh, I know what the problem is, chat. Hold on, let me. My mistake. I already knew I couldn't have her, Kane. But that is actually one of the people I was going to try to recruit. I would. Wait, I can? Oh! Oh! I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh boy. I've assembled the best and brightest from Academy. I mean, hey, while we're sitting people in the meat grinder, I'm sure Mintlot would love to come, right, Kane? I'm sure she'd love to come. She'd be fucking ecstatic to join. Come on! Get on in there, chap. She's busy being dead already. Mintal's dead? The Heavy has died?
Hopefully, following in Lucky's footsteps doesn't result in us sharing his fate.
The Heavy is dead. The Heavy is dead. The Heavy is dead. It's touch and go. Oh, that big baby bitch can get the fuck over it. Woden has died 3 different times now, and Gar has actually straight died. And look at them, they're doing fine. Where? I faced my own mortality. Join the club! Woden might as well be high-fiving the Grim Reaper on our way past this point.
They got the drop on us.
Jesus, what are these Marauders made out of? It seems I can't fuck with the Marauders. I have to actually give them the business. I'm also dying heavily. I have an idea. What? What the fuck? Come on. Yeah, oh, almost there. Man, they're actually gonna make me go all the way around, huh? Damn it.
They got the drop on us.
Killed your friends. Mind control. Don't ask questions about its legality. I've been this way before, chat. I've been in this place before. Apparently riding on these streets. How much light ammo do I have? We're just gonna hold on to that. Man, why'd this guy have to hide his research logs fucking everywhere?
Spacer's Choice wouldn't abandon such an expansive and expensive operation without good reason. Or in their case, a really bad one.
Why do I have a feeling we're not gonna like what's in there?
I knew that from moment one. Okay, Vicar Max, let's have a talk. When there's a dead corpse of this, do not just be chilling in the most ominous red light possible, thank you. I was actually about to pull out my gun and just unload onto him. Hey, wanna know a fun fact, chat? See those windows right there? Those are fake screen windows. Why do you think none of the buildings I've gone into have actual windows looking outside besides the penthouse? And the starship. Yeah, Spacer's Choice gives you fake windows for fucking aesthetic. Cursed. Sleep. Coward! Shit. Damn. These guys are supposed to be easier. Yet they are vicious. Damn. There are some vicious ones, I'll give them that.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Hey, Frog, we're talking. You got anywhere to be in a bit? What the fuck? Damn, what the fuck? Ellie, you can take my old good bit. Now then. If I may be so bold as to go inside the building. Right after I make a shortcut. Now, how do we get inside? I guess we'll go to the one on the farthest side then. Oh, fuck. Whoop. I don't want to drop down because I don't know how I'm supposed to get back up here. Not that the game will let me jump off the cliff anyway. Maybe I don't go that way. I don't know what I did, but I did it. No, you don't. I need to stop shattering my knees.
Initiating ocular measurement. Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mosley. Access granted.
That's...
Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
Okay. Yeah, what I feel like I'm not gonna like what's in the fucking, what's in here. Yeah, I think that's about all we need to see tonight. No, I'm personally calling it on that one. I think I've seen all I need to see for now. Spacer's Choice has done something fucking unhinged down here. We hope everyone had a very good time. I know I did, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Until then, later, mates.